gotta show me up here. I mean, who doesn't know the lyrics? I want a girl with extensions in her hair, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. All right, LL Cool J's anthem for Around the Way Girls was inspired by none other than our next guest.
That's right. Renowned jewelry designer Simone Smith wants to make sure you have your bamboo earrings and then some, and she's joining us.
At least 2 pairs.
Yeah, at least 2 pairs. She's joining us right here in the studio with some sparkle to our morning. So it's so wonderful to have you here. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
We are all in awe of the gorgeous stuff you've got here. First, tell me where this came from. What sparked your desire to start a jewelry line?
Well, what sparked my desire was I'm a 20-year cancer survivor, and an opportunity. Thank you. Praise God to that. And for that, an opportunity was presented to me to design some jewelry, and there was a void in the marketplace. It was hard to find big hoop earrings. I'm a hoop lover, born and raised, you know, in the 80s when hip hop, you know, and the big door knocker earrings came out, and I just been a fan of it ever since my husband gave me my first pair of triangle door knocker earrings when I was 17 years old. And I've been a fan ever since.
You know, what is amazing about this collection, too, is your life is inspiring these designs here.
Yes.
You've also got some very high-profile partnerships, talking about Mary J. Blige. Talk about that.
My girl. Well, Mary's one of my best friends, but not only that, she was also one of my #1 supporters.
Love that.
And because, again, she's a New York girl, raised in New York, born in the 80s with the big, you know, door knockers. And she was one of my supporters, and when the time was right, I would give her earrings all the time to wear. And then one day she was just like, we called each other Shorty. So she was like, Shorty, we need to do something together. And we partnered up. She's one of my partners. And we wanted to bring hoop earrings for women that are big, bold, that you can totally wear.
Come on, Hazel.
Okay, that you can totally wear, Hazel. And just to show women that friends can work together and women can work together.
And that's the Love collection, right?
No, that's the Sister Love
collection.
Yeah.
Sister Love collection.
And I brought a couple of those here. These are the Shorty Loves, because you know back in the 80s you had your fly girl name.
Yeah.
My fly girl name was Shorty Love, and Mary's fly girl name was Mary Jane. And these are the Sun Goddess hoops, which represent, you know, Mary has that wine. The Sun Goddess wine. So we designed a hoop earring. That one is Sun Goddess, Mary Jane, and Shorty Love.
Those are great. But you also do for men's as well,
yeah,
right?
I have a men's line. Yeah.
Inspired by?
Inspired by my husband. I created some pieces for him because I just think that I named it Majesty. I think, you know, I design men's jewelry fit for a king, right? So like this goat pendant here, you know, my husband's the goat.
Can we show it right here? This.
Gotta see the goat.
You see the goat?
Gotta see the goat. Look at that.
This is the goat.
Okay.
And you know, goats are fearless, they're resilient, and so is my husband. So I designed that with him in mind.
Oh, and you guys have been together for how long
For
now?
30 years.
30
No,
years.
we've
That's
been together.
married for 30
We were married, we've been married for 29 years.
Okay.
But we've been together for almost 37 years.
That's amazing.
Thank
I'm sure
you.
people ask you all the time, and you're probably tired of it, but what is your secret?
Well, God is front and center in our life, as well as, you know, you have to respect boundaries on top of giving each other space, you know what I'm saying, and also being his peace, because being in the entertainment world, you know, so many things are so unpredictable, so it's so important to have like a solid partnership.
That rock.
That rock, yes, and God is our rock.
You know, Simone, you mentioned that this is rooted in your own life and upbringing. You collab with people who are your friends.
Yes.
What has the response been to this collection? Because I have to imagine, those who don't know.
You know what? My mission was to create hoop earrings for women to make them feel good and to look good and to feel resilient and to encourage women like this young lady here who doesn't think that she can wear a big hoop, okay?
Sorry.
So the little teeny tiny ones on today. We're going to get the big ones on.
Like style, everybody has their own individual style, but I encourage women that you can definitely wear great big hoop earrings. And although my earrings come in different sizes, I have different sizes.
I was going to say you have a few different ones.
Yeah, right, yes. And then this right
This one's
here.
beautiful, this necklace.
Now the lollipop necklace, that's called the Sweet Touch of Hope.
Oh,
Yes.
that's beautiful.
And that was inspired by my surgery. I had a microvascular reconstructive surgery because they found a chondrosarcoma in my right tibia bone 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so they had to do a skin graft, and the lollipop tattoo was disfigured. And after my surgery, it looked like somebody took a bite out of it.
Oh.
So I named that. That was one of my first pieces that I designed. It's called The Sweet Touch of Hope.
Is this all you too, by the way?
This is all me. Not
at
the
that.
rings.
Oh, wow, look at that
but
stack.
this is all me.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, this is all me.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's stunning.
Yes. Thank
Oh,
you.
wow. And you have a big sale for Valentine's
Yes, we
Day,
do.
right?
We have a Valentine's Day sale, 50% off, and 50 plus 10% off all Simone Smith and Majesty jewelry.
Wonderful.
And these are one of our beautiful earrings that represent love. They're called Love Always.
Awesome.
All right,
well,
Simone
we love
Smith.
it.
This is fantastic.
Thank
You
you.
clearly
Thank
have
you so much for
talent.
stopping by.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we loved having you. Come back.
Yes.
Okay.
And when you come back, we got to have this one.
And I'll
in
be
our
wearing
room.
Yes,
hoops.
she has to be wearing hoops. You have to
That's
be
the
wearing a pair of
condition.
hoops. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I will. I love you. You're the best.
Thank you. Love you too.